Welcome back to one of the final episodes of Committee Create Season 2. I am here with Laakness, and we have something a little different today. How's it going, Laakness?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. I love the wall art.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Had to do wall art,
Yeah, what a nice little entrance. Well, I'm following you. You're my tour guide where we're going.
All right. I think we shall start over here at the gate.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
That's very grand already.
I think so.
I like the fencing, the flowers that you mixed in. I always like those kind of patterns, whenever you see stuff like that on a plot.
Yeah. One of my favorite things about that fence is that it's so versatile. Like you can choose the different sizes of like the things in between the posts. I don't even know what they're called.
Oh, wow. I love seeing the vines on the... That's really lovely. That's awesome. Very colorful,
I
too.
love it. Yeah. When I saw that we could put ivy on the ground without glitching or anything, I was like, "Yep, that's going to be a big part of this."
Heck yeah. All right. Well, let's go take an explorer. Where shall we go from
Yeah.
here?
This is one of my favorite parts, so let's go here first.
All right. Excellent.
This is going to be I liked the lining the staircase with the trees this way.
Oh, yeah.
And then up here, it's like a little spa type swimming. Just kind of like a pretty view from up above. These
Well, that's
trees,
fantastic.
thank you. They just happen to grow at the exact right size around the center here.
Yeah. That is really cool.
Yeah, I loved how that turned out. And then you got like little canopies here. You could, take a nap, have some snacks, hydrate.
Wow. That is really cool. I think one of the fascinating things, just when you have kind of like starting out in the first round, we had a very defined shell, and we still have a defined shell with this one, but just the fact that like outside of that, there's still so much variation that we can do, and
yeah,
I don't know. I think this is a really cool like execution. You have like this ring, and you have this very defined focal point around that tree in the center, and all the colors and plushies, and that's really awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, when you said do what you want with the outside, I was really wanting to do something with these Umbran flooring things, and I thought, why not have above ground pools?
Yeah, literally little kiddie pools.
Yeah.
You can just like kind of come on over here to this little tiny cushion, kick your feet in, and then go sit in the lounge chairs.
Yeah, and every little station has their own rubber ducky and towels.
I mean, that, standard issue rubber duckies and towels.
Yeah. And I like the idea of having different, like, for most of them, like contrasting colors. The purple chairs, but there's a green table with purple towel. Like just kind of making it more colorful, not static, I guess.
Yeah, no, I totally understand that. So,
Yeah.
Wow. So, okay, so looking at this from like a different perspective, you have this structured in such a way that you don't know that, there's the staircase down. So it kind of hides it really well.
Right.
That's fantastic. All the while, like, I was just kind of looking, I was like, oh man, I want to see what it looks like on the bottom here.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
you have such a nice little defined entrance over here.
yeah, thank you. I wanted it to be obvious that this was an entrance to something.
Let's go check this out. Yeah, again, I
So
love the focal point. I mean, just when you're on that top level, you have that defined focal point. Now on the bottom level, you just kind of have this. It has a nice defined canopy.
yeah, and I had to I left this one bench free because, that way people can sit on it and not just plushies.
Yeah, yeah, that is cool. That is cool.
Yeah, like a little lagoon area where you just sit and like be at peace with nature, see the fish jumping from the ponds and whatnot.
That's one of the things that kind of fascinates me about Palia, I guess, compared to other games. It's so aesthetic that when you include the soundscapes and the decorations and stuff, there's the element of designing and the element of like playing the actual game of Palia, but when you create spaces where you can just, the whole purpose of it is just to zen out and chill and just kind of take in the sights and sounds. Yeah, I think that's really cool. All right, so I'm following you. It looks like there's still some outside stuff to check out, so lead the way.
Yep. Let's go over to our little fireplace hangout over here.
Oh, nice. I like your use of lighting too. I think it's very creative.
Thank you. Yeah, I wanted there to be enough light over here, but like, when it's nighttime, it's not too bright.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, you got to have your choppas.
Oh yeah.
Choppa fountain over there.
The salute to knowing people.
Exactly. Yeah. So then, I think after that, head over this way.
Good old Palia. As I'm walking over these flowers, like my ankles are like breaking left and right. It's kind of funny to watch.
Right. It's like you're swimming through the ivy.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait. Yeah. I hope you brought your waders.
Yeah, right. Feels a little mossy up in here. This is creative. Right. So you've added a lot of the mushrooms around this fountain, and you got it colored really nicely. I mean, that's for that particular thing. And I know this is a contest. I like to remind everybody. Yeah, they already know about it. So, but the fact of the matter is, as you're walking around and you're watching on the other end of the screen, there's going to be people that are going to be taking notes. And I think like for the fountain itself is something that's been around in Palia for a while, but different iterations of it. I like the mushrooms. I haven't seen people do that around mushroom or put mushrooms around it. So I think that's super cool. Got some cute picnic tables.
Yeah. A little outdoor, kind of like picnic area.
Nice little spread.
Yeah, and I wasn't sure how to break up the outside at first because, like, past here, it's kind of empty. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna just make it so it looks intentional. There's a designated area.
Yeah, I dig that. That's cool.
Yeah.
You feel like sometimes, like, the plushies, somebody said something awkward and it's, like, really quiet,
Yeah.
Like, somebody said something really awkward and nobody's touching their food.
It's like your typical Thanksgiving or something, where like the family is just somebody, like you said, somebody said something and they're just like, do we eat now?
Yeah, can we eat now? Is it time?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, that is fantastic. So is there stuff on the other side of the house we should look at first?
Yes, there is.
All right.
It doesn't have to be fur, but I
Yeah.
figured just going with the outside.
Yeah, we'll cover the outside first, definitely.
Okay, yeah, let's just cut through here then. Oh, take
I think it's kind of cool though, because like, you know, every part of the house honestly is a focal point. I mean, when you have like when we had the opening, and those of y'all who are new to Palia, right? On the plots, we used to only have entrances and exits to Kilima, and now we have, you know, we had Bahari that was added, and it changed the scope. Everything in Palia, from my perspective, had kind of changed the scope of how people design. And when you added in something as simple as that, people started decorating the other side of the house. Otherwise, it was just like only the perspective that you had when you entered the plot was the only part that you had to pay attention to. But when you had that other, you know, entrance and exit, it got people thinking about multiple dimensions of their house. So yeah, I like showing all kinds of stuff. You got a big old thing of produce here. What are you going to do with all that?
There's a whole kitchen inside here, and this is where the supplies come from.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, figured, you know, at first it started with how they gave us these bags of apples and onions that we could work with.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to make apples and onions, and then there was wheat that you could make things with. And then as soon as they gave us these plants that you didn't have to have in a garden plot, I knew I had to add those.
Nice. I think what fascinates me for the purposes of, you know, design in Palia is just the ability for people, as there's new things that get added to the game, they're so knowledgeable about their plot that when there's new things that are added into the game, like you said, you immediately know where you want things to go. And that's hard for me. I know a lot of y'all do that secondhand, which is neat. You got a whole area here. You got your own farm.
Yep. Yeah, I tried to make this look like you know, the animals that we have in our ranching area. We got the trucklets, the bees, the ormus, and we have peckies, but we don't have pecky plushies, so I just figured any bird will do.
Yep. That's kind of fascinating when you think about it, because you know, we don't have pecky plushies, and I guarantee you somebody at Singularity 60 be like,
Right?
When can we do that?
And if I may point out, this, you know, the issue that we had with the shore color.
Oh,
There are times when it actually looks really good, and so I kept some of it.
I know. I was like, albino ormus. It works.
Yeah, right? He's adorable.
There's going to be, I mark my words, there's going to be people, probably by the time this airs, it might actually be fixed, but mark my words, there's going to be people that are like, give it back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were some parts that was... Oh, yeah, thank you. I needed to do something with this area. It just felt too empty. And so I thought, well, the whole thing is like gardening, ranching back here. Well, let's do flowers, you know?
Nice. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. I think that it's kind of cool, you know, for people to show a little bit of utility in their builds as well. You know, like this is where we grow the flowers. This is where we were growing the trees, and it's not just a plot that you devoted for the purposes of committee crates. Like, this is likely a plot that you use, and I think you know, showing that off is pretty cool. But yeah, shall we head inside?
Yes. You know what? Why not go
Go
through the
back to.
kitchen?
Oh no,
Or
let's go through the front. Let's go through the front. Let's make it
okay,
official. Yeah.
all right. Yeah, and as far as making it useful, a lot of people they start out and they're like, "Well, this is my home plot, and the rest of them are for decoration." And I totally get that. I did that myself. But once I built this, I was thinking, well, you know what? I think I'm just gonna keep this as like my home base afterwards.
Hey, I mean that's always kind of one of the fun things about, we on my channel I do several building challenges monthly, sometimes larger that span 6 weeks. Sometimes I've done like 2 week challenges, but some of these, like you said, end up as like permanent fixtures, and I don't know. It's a very humbling thing. Let's
Yeah.
go check out the inside of your Grand Harvest House. You got a lovely porch area, lots of flowers. I'm really digging all of the flowers that you included. Like, I think that was a very colorful choice.
Thank you.
Now the grand reveal. Oh yes. Oh yes, that is fantastic. I love all the lighting fixtures. I'm taking a little pan around here because, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. I know
Yeah.
it was it was a point of contention about the Grand Harvest House being included in the contest and in this shell, but the fact that when you walk into the Grand Harvest House and you have that big opening and you get to look up, I mean, that is just, it sets the scene.
Yeah. I
Oh,
like it a lot.
I love this little pond that you have up front and all the flowers and the plushies and everything. Kind
Yeah.
of, you split up the sight line and it kind of forces you to look around. So yeah, I'm following you. Which direction shall we head in?
Well, first I was gonna say about splitting up the sightline. I mean, I love my sightlines, but I took that into heart. Like when you said that there were times where splitting it up forces you to look around at everything.
Yeah, it does. It really does. I mean,
So,
that's totally what I'm doing right now. I'm going to do a little lap here and we can decide what direction we go.
yeah.
I do appreciate your flourishes. There's a lot of things when it comes to Palea, and I always feel like the fans add movement and dance to this, but this is really interesting and creative, kind of how you put that together. Like, it really, I don't know, the creativity that people do with the different elements of the game to create something that doesn't exist. I think that was accomplished on that wall art.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was another one of those times where I was like, I'm gonna take advantage of this, kind of weird color that we accidentally got. I was like, I'm gonna make something pretty out of it.
I think that's cool. Like, being resourceful. I mean, this is for those of you that don't know, there was a bug that was introduced in the most recent patch of Palea as of this recording, and we lost a certain color variant. And I don't know. I think it's kind of cool that you made the most of it, regardless. So, but yeah. What direction shall we head in? Shall we go up, left, right?
I think up first.
Okay.
Because most of the theme of this place is like a casino resort area.
Nice.
And so let's go see the casino.
Sweet.
I know that one hanging light might get in your way, but you can get past it, I promise.
I believe in myself. I still smacked my head on it, but it's okay. It's okay.
I do it every time.
Oh man. So being able to see this, the hanging lights, I mean, that's a really creative use. You got all these slot machines.
Yes. And each one of them has, coins and a beverage of their choice.
Oh, I love it. I don't think I've ever seen anyone use the heavy metal choppas as slot machines. That is clever.
I've wanted to do that for a long time. I keep collecting them when I go underground, you know. I'm like, oh, there's another one. Gotta grab it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really cool. I mean, you can hear it. You can honestly hear it. I love the hanging lights. Oh, it's such a cool scene.
Yeah, I love them too. When I first placed them, I was like, okay, this has got to be plenty of lighting, right? No, it's still dark, so I had to add more lights because, you know, I like lights.
It is super cool. It's super cool.
And then you got your craps table over here.
Yes. Big old fuzzy dice too.
Yep.
It's like they needed something to play with, so they grabbed some fuzzy dice out of somebody's car and they're like, these will do. These will do. I mean, they're plushies, they gotta play with plushy dice, right? It makes sense.
That's exactly what I was just about to say. Yeah.
Alright, so we'll get my...
You gotta have your snacks, of course.
Of course. I get one of my favorite views as we go down, which is like the 25% view. You stand right here and just kind of take in the that bottom floor. It's such a cool vibe.
Yeah. And I figure, you know, like a lot of when I think of a casino, I think of a room, like a lobby type area that has a giant pond. You know, it just seems extravagant.
I think you picked the perfect flooring for it, you know? Feels like a casino floor. Alright, so what direction are we heading in?
Let's go this way first.
Okay.
We have two rooms that are almost twins, but not quite.
Oh, nice. See, I like to... If y'all are wondering, like, why I'm always asking kind of where we're going, it's because I didn't put this plot together, obviously. This is all Laakness, and she's the expert. She's the expert in this plot. She knows exactly where the highlights are, and I always love the little slippers.
I do too.
But yeah, just it's just fun. It's fun to just kind of have that guided tour. And that's kind of why everybody that I'm tour is a tour guide. They know what's up.
So yeah, this is the furniture, just building type room. Whoever wants to sit in here and build, they can. And
take a peek in here.
Got a little resting area. I'm sorry, what?
Oh, I was just peeking in here. You got like a little furniture making. You got a tailor station.
Yep, tailor station.
I love the centerpieces. These are cool.
Thank you. Yeah, I found out when I made these little flower baskets, like they won't go on shelves or anything. So I was like, well, okay, you're just gonna be on building blocks surrounded by flowers then.
Hey,
that's just how you
this is where you live. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Exactly. Oh, yeah, you made a computer lab? I'm guessing.
This is the security office.
Security office. That's even better. That is even better. They are monitoring 24/7.
Exactly. They're watching the casino. And these clever picture frames up here are supposed to be, like the security cameras, and then these are their little computers that they're working on.
That's adorable. This guy's counting the coin.
Yep.
Oh, and then you have the vault.
Yeah,
that is
the vault.
One hell of a vault. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Had to put everything of value in here.
Yeah, I kind of wonder, when you look at all of these gems, You look at all these gyms. One day in the future, you're gonna have to just count them up and tell me what is the amount. Like how much do you have in gyms in this room? You got to tell me.
Oh, yeah. I'll try. I can tell you that this entire plot, the value is close to 8 million.
Nice. I guess that's when I'd figure it out. It's like the actual plot value.
Yeah. And then over here, I kind of picture this as like the cigar room, like, you know, the rich people, they have their bourbon and cigars by the fire here.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is clever. Very clever. Good use of color, good use of lighting. I think the creative aspect, like the security room, you know, just keeping it fun. Keeping it fun, Laakness. Yeah. That's awesome.
Oh wait, and I forgot, over here you gotta like put in your, you know, your fingerprint or something to get in.
Oh yeah, you got a little Mission Impossible thing going on. That's awesome.
Yeah.
This is obviously a slot machine too. They had to take it off, you know, inspect it because it was getting close to paying out, so they had to reset the counters on it.
Yeah.
Make sure nobody gets away with the jackpot. House always wins.
That's right. Yep.
All right, let's head to the other side.
Yep.
So as I'm kind of weaving in and out, I want everybody to kind of pay attention to what I call, you know, sight lines. Like you can kind of see as you're looking down hallways and everything, it kind of forms a tapestry, in my opinion. And that's, I have 4 different design styles that I've identified in Palia. One of them is clean core, and that's one of the characteristics anyways, is like those kind of long tapestries. So yeah, tell me about this one. Tell me about this room.
This is probably my favorite room for the coloring alone. The way that the lights reflect against each other and against the wall and the floor. This is intended to be kind of like your Nordstrom VIP spa type room.
Wow.
So, you know, like you and a friend have some extra special treats, some spa treatment, you know, fancy bathroom, because we had to have a bathroom at some point.
I mean, yeah, it's sort of the Paline way. Yeah. I do agree though on the coloring here. I mean, lighting is an instrument in Palia, but the fact that you mixed in the different lighting sources with that blue creates a cool gradient effect against the wall. If y'all can see that on my screen, that's clever. I think that's really clever. It's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, I really liked how this turned out. And as soon as that floor came out, I put it in this room, I was like, yep, nope, it was meant to live there.
Oh, this room is awesome too. I love the stuff that you got hanging down, and that wallpaper also mixed in with the lighting. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, this is kind of your rainforest cafe room.
Nice.
I don't know if you've ever seen one in one of those giant malls that have the rainforest.
I happen to have been to a rainforest cafe. Yes.
Nice. Yeah, that was where this idea came from. Was one of those. And yeah, I like how like the mushroom lights, they work perfectly against the butterflies on the wall.
They do. Absolutely, they do. I just want to say I've been digging all of the different color choices that you've chosen for the wallpapers. You know, there's a lot of really cool implementations here, and the mixing of dynamic wallpapers with the more of the solid color wallpapers too.
Yeah.
Fully functional kitchen.
That's right.
Hard to miss.
All of the apples, you got pies and cakes in here.
Awesome.
Everything you could need to make a gourmet meal.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then, you know, from earlier in the tour, you notice like here's the outside with all of the produce supplies and everything.
Yeah.
That's really fantastic.
Thank you.